Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where we don't just repeat what the brochures say or echo dealership rehearsals. Here, you get the real, unfiltered truth about how cars look, feel, and perform in the real world. Today, we've got something exciting to talk about, a car that's already turning heads and stirring conversations all around the globe. This is the 2026 BYD Sealion 6. A brand new all-electric SUV that aims to bridge practicality, futuristic tech, and affordability all into one package. BYD has been gaining serious traction worldwide, and the Sealion 6 shows exactly why. So buckle up, because we're going to take a deep dive into everything this SUV offers, from the design language and cabin experience to the performance figures, technology, and even how it stacks up in terms of price and value. Exterior. When you first approach the 2026 BYD Sealion 6, the front immediately sets the tone. BYD has gone for a sleek, aerodynamic nose that looks futuristic without being too alien. The headlights are razor-sharp, stretching out like wings, and they integrate seamlessly into the front fascia. The lighting signature is unmistakably modern, giving it a premium feel that can easily rival established luxury brands. The front grille area is mostly closed off since it's an EV, but BYD has managed to design subtle intakes and sculpted shapes that keep it sporty instead of bland. There's a bold character line flowing across the hood, giving the car a sense of power even when it's just standing still. The lower bumper features contrasting accents, adding that touch of aggressiveness buyers want in an SUV. Overall, the front design screams confidence, futuristic flair, and a little bit of that sporty DNA that makes you want to drive it. Moving to the side profile, this is where the Sealion 6 shows off its balance between being sleek and practical. It's not overly boxy like some SUVs, but it also doesn't dip too far into coupe SUV territory. The proportions are spot on. A long wheelbase for interior space, muscular haunches over the rear wheels for a planted look, and just the right amount of ground clearance to give it presence without sacrificing aerodynamics. The flush door handles pop out as you approach, which not only looks high-tech but also improves airflow. You've got a dynamic character line running from the front fender all the way to the taillights, giving it a sense of motion even when parked. The alloy wheels are bold and futuristic, designed to cut wind resistance while still looking stylish. From the side, the Sealion 6 projects a strong personality. It looks like an SUV ready for city life, long trips, and everything in between. Swing around to the back and the Sealion 6 makes a statement that you simply can't miss. The taillight design is one of its strongest features, stretching across the entire rear in a single continuous strip, which has pretty much become a hallmark of modern EVs. But BYD adds its own flair with 3D elements inside the lights, giving it depth and making it stand out at night. The rear bumper is chunky but clean, with subtle aerodynamic diffusers integrated into the lower half. The roofline slopes just enough to look sporty without compromising cargo space, and the rear glass has a wide, clear view that adds practicality. The branding is bold across the tailgate, making sure everyone knows this is a BYD, and it's ready to take on the global market. It's the kind of back design that will make people take a second glance when you drive past. Interior. Step inside and the Sealion 6 really flexes what BYD has been getting so much praise for lately, its interiors. This is where the brand punches way above its weight. The cabin feels airy, modern, and premium, with a design that's both futuristic and functional. Dominating the dashboard is BYD's signature rotating infotainment screen, which can switch between portrait and landscape orientation depending on your preference. It's crisp, responsive, and loaded with smart features. The digital driver's display behind the wheel is sharp, providing all the essential information without clutter. The steering wheel itself has a sporty flat-bottom design with touch controls, and the materials feel high quality. What really impresses is the material choice throughout the cabin. Soft touch surfaces, eco-friendly leather alternatives, and premium stitching all combine to make it feel more expensive than it is. Ambient lighting wraps around the cabin, giving it that lounge-like atmosphere at night. The seats are supportive and available with heating, ventilation, and even massage functions in higher trims. The rear passengers aren't forgotten either. They get plenty of legroom thanks to the flat airfloor, and reclining seats make long journeys more comfortable. Panoramic glass roofs flood the cabin with light, making the interior feel even more spacious. In terms of tech, you've got advanced voice controls, wireless charging pads, high-speed connectivity, and a premium audio system that transforms the cabin into a mini theater. It's not just an interior that looks good, it's one that feels futuristic and functional at the same time. Now let's talk performance, because an SUV like the Sealion 6 isn't just about looking good, it's about how it drives. BYD offers the Sealion 6 in multiple configurations, from single-motor rear-wheel drive setups to dual-motor all-wheel drive options. Power output ranges depending on the trim, but you can expect anywhere from around 300 horsepower in the base models to well over 500 horsepower in the high-performance versions. That means 0 to 60 miles per hour times can be as quick as 4 seconds in the sportier trims, which is seriously impressive for a family SUV. But performance isn't just about raw speed. The Sealion 6 rides on BYD's latest e-platform 3.0, which is designed specifically for revs, ensuring excellent efficiency, balance, and safety. The handling feels composed thanks to a low center of gravity provided by the battery placement. Suspension tuning is comfortable enough for city driving but stable enough for highway cruising. Range is another major talking point, and BYD claims figures north of 350 miles on a full charge for the long-range versions. Fast charging capability allows you to get from 10% to 80% in under 30 minutes when plugged into a high-powered DC charger. That means long trips are absolutely within reach. Add to that regenerative braking that can be adjusted to your preference, and you've got an app that's both fun to drive and practical day-to-day. Pricing is where the Sealion 6 will probably surprise a lot of people. BYD has always been competitive, and even though the Sealion 6 feels premium, it doesn't carry an overly premium price tag. Depending on the market and trim level, you're looking at a starting price that undercuts many European and American rivals. The entry-level versions are expected to land in the mid-$40,000 range, while fully loaded dual-motor models with all the bells and whistles will push into the low $60,000s. Considering the design, interior luxury, performance, and range, this positions the Sealion 6 as a genuine value-packed contender in the EV SUV market. So, what's the final verdict? The 2026 BYD Sealion 6 isn't just another EV SUV. It's a statement from BYD that they're ready to play on the global stage. From the bold, futuristic exterior to the tech-laden, luxurious interior, from the impressive performance figures to the competitive pricing, the Sealion 6 hits all the right notes. It looks good, it drives well, it's packed with tech, and it doesn't break the bank compared to rivals. Sure, some people might hesitate because it's still a relatively new brand in some regions, but once you actually experience what BYD is offering, that hesitation quickly fades. If you're in the market for an electric SUV that balances style, substance, and affordability, the 2026 Sealion 6 is absolutely worth putting on your short list. It's proof that the EV future isn't just about expensive luxury brands, it's about innovation, accessibility, and delivering real value to drivers. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 BYD Sealion 6. If you enjoyed this review and want more unfiltered takes on the latest cars hitting the roads, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Flash, and ring the bell so you never miss out. Let me know in the comments, would you consider the Sealion 6 over a Tesla, a Hyundai Ioniq, or maybe even a German rival? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.